Hi guys, we're gonna talk about the movie I watched yesterday, the movie Glass, the final movie in the trilogy of Unbreakable, which came out, I think, a long time ago anyway. Anyway, I watched the first movie, so I understand kind of the plot in the third movie now. I didn't watch the second one, but I maybe will do that later, maybe, who knows. I will do a review of the first one and the second one later, maybe someday from now or when I get time to it, of course. Anyway, we begin with our main protagonist, the Unbreakable, very old, and it's kind of like he's kind of like an anti-superhero, pretty cool. I liked his moments. I liked his action scenes with the evil beast, and we have also the other personality of that character, that is a good guy. And I was really scared about the guy that was the beast, because he was really goddamn creepy. Just from the trailer alone, from the second movie, I was like, nope, nope. But this movie made me actually, think about the suspense and also about the characters, what they would do next. And I really enjoyed this villain in the movie. I really enjoyed Samuel Jackson. He can never go wrong with his will. He can never go wrong with his character or his charisma. He's very charismatic, very good, in my opinion. Whoops. And it was pretty good overall. And I really enjoyed the main protagonist. I really enjoyed his costume, pretty simple. And I really enjoyed the world building in this movie because it makes sense, they are superheroes, but they are in our reality. People would be scared. People would be afraid. And also, it's an evil organization in this movie as well. P.S. I hate the psychiatrist. Really hate her. Because she didn't feel, genuine as a psychiatrist. She was like, no, they are comic book characters. That's bullshit. They are nothing. They are just psychology with problems. And I watched the first movie, and I know that that's not the case. So, yeah. That woman is lying, pretty much. Anyway, this is a spoiler-free review. But I really enjoyed the plot, the story, and I really enjoyed the action. Pretty cool. And the evil guy Beast, holy shit, he was good. He was like, holy shit, wrecking every person that he came across. Yikes. And I really enjoyed Samuel Jackson's performance in this. Very good performance. Also, I felt very sympathetic to the evil villain mastermind. Though, it doesn't excuse from killing a lot of, 300 or a lot of people in the train in the first movie. And it doesn't excuse to that, so still a jerk. A bit. But I kind of sympathize. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. But I kind of sympathize with him, though. I kind of feel sorry for him, to be fair. Though it was nice that they gave the quote when the hero is in the room, in chain, as you can see in this picture. It was like, why do you have this guy here? He murdered a lot of people. Seriously. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be next to each other here. And I kind of sympathize with the main protagonist because it makes sense. Also, pretty cool action, anti-hero action scenes in the fights when Unbreakable fights the evil beast guy. And, he's a nice guy, pretty cool. I felt sorry for him. Also, there were some references to other superhero stuff, like the main protagonist doing an epic moment, knowing that his time is basically up. Like maybe he is not gonna come out of this alive, But anyway, I like the action. I like also the philosophy in this movie because it's like, they are superheroes, they are villains, but both of them are misunderstood in one aspect by the real world, to be fair. This movie is kind of a redemption arc to all of the other two movies, to what happened to them. And I really enjoy the main protagonist outfits and the villain's outfit, of course. Pretty nice, he's pretty stylish. Though to be fair, as I said before, Samuel L. Jackson, you cannot go wrong. And I really enjoyed, to be fair, I will say a lot of positive things to the Beast. I really enjoyed his performance because he made me scared. I was like, holy shit, what's gonna happen next? I was like, every time he's on screen, I'm afraid. I don't want to have that guy next to me in an alleyway. Just saying. Also, I like the perspective of the psychiatrist, to be fair, but you cannot cure this. Because if you have a guy, just saying, if you have a genius, and then you have a guy that can be basically killing a lot of people, and you have a guy that has superpowers that can bend shit, you cannot cure that exactly. It's not easy to cure something with psychiatry. Like, you could, and she actually states a method you can do it by, by some form of therapy, but it doesn't work. And I know it doesn't work because the guy has saved a lot of people, the main protagonist, and yeah. And also we get his son and some nice family bonding with his son and stuff, I understand that the main protagonist cares a lot about his son, so yeah. I felt bonded with them, to be fair. I think I watched the first movie, but it was a long time ago. But I know the father was bonded to him, so I was like, yeah, I remember this when I watched a little scene in the movie. And I was like, okay, that's nice. And we also get a redemption arc to the side characters, which are the main protagonists' so-called support characters. We get a redemption arc with them. They get to live happy, kinda, but they lost what they lost. But anyway, P.S. I really enjoyed the moment when the moment Mr. Glass was like, "Yeah, I got you good." It was a very good moment when the psychiatrist was like, "No!" And I was like, "Yes! Yes! You got what you deserved, you bastard!" And I was like, yeah, that was awesome. But that was a nice scene. And I really enjoyed the story. Pretty cool action. It was a fitting conclusion, to be fair. I was sad. It's kind of funny. I was sad about the three main bad guys, or no, the two main bad guys and the genius and the hero. I was sad about them. But that's the thing. It's like in comic books. It doesn't end well sometimes. But I will not tell you how it ended. But it was pretty badass, pretty cool action. And I liked the main protagonist when he was like, holy shit, you're gonna kill me, damn it! And he's trying to stop the main psycho guy, which was the beast guy. He's trying to stop him. Pretty cool action. And I also like the action scene. Secondly, I want them to be in Marvel Future Fight somehow as special movie inclusion characters. The main protagonist could be a hero type character, and the other two could be definitely the evil guy, the beast. I don't know the actor right now, but he was creepy. But I kind of felt sympathetic because if you have, like, how many personalities did he have? Oh, yeah, 3 personalities in his head. No human being, just saying, no human being should go through having so much personalities inside of your one head. And there are some people that have personality disorders, so I kind of feel sympathetic for that. And I kind of feel creeped out of, he did a very good performance because he made me scared. And I am very old. I'm like 23. No, I'm like, 2, 3. The same, yeah, the same number as his personality disorder. Or as his personalities. The same number. Huh. Anyway, though, I will show you my score for this movie. And this is a bit more of my opinions about the movie. More than I said in this review. So if you want to read this beautiful little letter here, you can do it. I said two things twice here, but we can say my score is protagonist 7, pretty good. Villains 8. Psychiatrist 0, kinda. Though very good performance of the actress, to be fair. Very good performance to the actress. Didn't like the character. She was already shady as the first time I saw her. It's like I was picking up very quickly that she was very shady. And the story I will give 8 out of 10. Overall, a very good movie for a fitting series. For a fitting end to a series. Hopefully Hopefully I think they will make a sequel to this. A continuation. Because it kind of felt unresolved in one aspect to me. Only in one aspect. It was very fitting concluding for the main protagonist in this movie, the evil beast guy, and the hero Unbreakable, and the mastermind guy. It was fitting end to them. A sad but fitting end. Also, I really hated the psychiatrist evil group. I will not tell you what the group was called, but I hated them. They were jerks. Though, to be fair, realistically speaking, they would exist. And I really want a continuation with another superhero in this universe. It could be cool, Maybe this movie's effects, or what happened in this movie's end, which I will not say. P.S. I really enjoyed when the mastermind tricked everyone in the psychological hospital. And I was like, oh, he did that, huh? I didn't know he did that. But to be fair, I really enjoyed this movie. We see you next time. Goodbye, Ad Wiedersehen, Captain Malford signing out.